Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect. You connect. Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect and we are back with another show, and we'll be looking at the Champions League. It's back, baby, and this is the afternoon before the games. We have some mouth-watering games that are going to be played today. Too many questions that are going to be asked to some of the biggest teams that we know, and some of the things that we need to answer. So first of all, we are just going to remind you guys of what is already happening, the situation we have at hand. But before we go in, guys, do us a favor, please click that like button, subscribe to the channel. That is the most amazing way you support us here at the Football Connect. Let me hear what you are expecting to see from today's game, because it's gonna be an amazing game for sure. And there are a lot of games that are going to be played, so we'll be looking at them in their orders, and we'll try to find how the teams will be lining up for every team that they're facing. For starters, the question is coming that we have for you is that what is happening, or what is Barcelona in trouble? That is the question that we're asking in the first part of this show, before we go to the last part where we'll be talking about Manchester United and Istanbul. So you might want to tune in for that one. So we're asking about Barcelona. Is Barcelona in trouble? We are talking about it in terms of their performance. Can they stay in the Champions League, and can they achieve whatever they are set to achieve in terms of their performance as of the recent time? I want to hear from you right about now. Please click the like button, subscribe to the channel. That is the best way you can help us. If you want to find out all the games that are going to be played today, they are all in the descriptions from all the groups that are going to be covered today. You can just check out and maybe try to give your predictions in those, because at the end of the show we'll be giving my predictions of the game, so you might want to tune in for that as well, or you might want to stay tuned to that as well. So it's going to be interesting to find out. So the first question: Barcelona this week in La Liga, which was week 9 of La Liga, they played against Atletico Madrid and they were beaten by 1-0. And not only 1-0, something happened as well. They lost one of the most important defender in a long time for them, the guy who has been the guy for them. We know that he has been the go-to guy. He has been there, always standing in the gap for this team. He's injured. Gerard Piqué will not be available. He's picked up a knock, and we don't know where he returns. We will cover more in depth on that when we do the La Liga show tomorrow evening. But today we cover only the Champions League. So I want to hear your thoughts on the game. What do you think will happen to Barcelona without Piqué, with Messi playing like he's not even interested to be in the team, with Griezmann looking like he's still fighting some personal battles that we don't even know where they're coming from, and also with the players who are coming from injuries like Felipe Coutinho, Ousmane Dembele also picked up a knock as well. So, and we don't even want to talk about the young kid Ansu Fati. Barcelona, they are just crumbling and they're falling, and it just seems like in all the games they are playing, there is just no hope. But this is the Champions League, and they're not even playing a bigger team, by the way. They're playing a team that we already know. They've beaten it before. They're going to be playing with Dynamo today, and we just don't know what's going to come and what will they give us. That is the problem we have with this team. We just don't know what they're going to give us. That's all we are wondering. So I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section, guys. Do you think Barcelona has enough to win the group that they're in, so that they can move on to the next stage of the Champions League? Can they beat Dynamo? Can they move on to the next stage? All these questions I'm waiting to hear from you in the comment section. And please, if you haven't do it already, please click that like button, subscribe to the channel. That is the best way you support us here at the Football Connect. So also, what will happen in the group? Remember, they've already beaten these 3 teams, and they've beaten also Juventus as one of them. What will happen in the second round of the last 3 games that are left to the Barcelona, as things, it seems like they're not going even from close to be good, but only going from bad to worse. Literally bad to worse. So it's going to be an interesting game to watch, guys, against Dynamo. If they have a lot in their bag to at least give us a shocker, it will be amazing to see. But I just don't know what will happen. That is the problem. I just don't know what we'll get from this Barcelona. We just don't know what they're going to give us. So I don't know. We wait and see on that one. So I'll be waiting to hear your thoughts in the comment section. So the next question comes from Juventus. They played the game in Serie A, the last game that they played. Remember, Barcelona and Juventus are in the same group, by the way. They played the game in the Serie A. An amazing game. I felt in my case it was a Ronaldo show. We will cover more in depth on the game also on the Serie A show, which is on Thursday, so you don't want to miss it out. So we'll see. I don't really know what will happen on this game. That is a fact. We just don't know what we're gonna get in this game as well. But one thing that I know is that it's a straight-in win for Juventus. They are not going to struggle. The only team that I'm fearing they might struggle today is Barcelona. But anyway, that's what we expect to see. So this is what is happening in their group. So let me try to give you at least an idea, a run-up of the games that are going to be played today and how they are looking like, and maybe we will come when we are giving our predictions in terms of how the game are going to go on like. So let me hear your thoughts. So we are now on the page of who scored as usual. Like I told you, that's where I always get my information about every football game that has been played. Lazio is playing against Zenit, and Borussia Dortmund is playing against Club Brugge. Remember the last time when these two met, Borussia Dortmund were beaten by Club Brugge. PSG is playing against RB Leipzig. The last time when these two met, I don't really know what happened. Did PSG win? I don't know. I'll check it out before we go, but it's gonna be an interesting game as well. Then we have Manchester United versus Istanbul. Like I told you, there'll be more in-depth that we'll cover on that game. So I'm just gonna pass it by. We'll be back on that. Let me just do that exactly when I'm waiting. Let me just check about the PSG game and how they're doing, so that I find out what they did against RB Leipzig. So it'll be an interesting game. Can United also be shocked again by the same team again? That'll be interesting to see. For sure, that'll be interesting to see. Anyway, the other games, like I said, the other game is Rennes is playing against Chelsea. Now, last time they really did struggle. They were shocked. They were beaten so badly. Can they at least get something in this game? I really don't know. We'll find out. Krasnodar were playing again with Sevilla, another game, and the last time Sevilla won. So what will happen in this group now? Too many questions to find out. We'll do that as we try to predict what will happen this week. Then Dynamo playing against Barcelona. Barcelona won the last game, but we just don't know what they're gonna give us today. That is the problem. We don't know what we're gonna get from these two teams. No, we know what we're gonna get from Dynamo, because they almost shocked, or even they shocked the Juventus. Juventus did win, but they were given a game to play for. But Barcelona, on the other hand, I just don't know. Juventus are playing with Federico, so I'm checking. PSG beat Rennes. Oh no, Rennes is not what they're looking for. PSG were beaten by Leipzig the last time when they played, and PSG got a red card. So as things stand at the moment, United and Leipzig are looking like the teams that could actually win the group. Anyway, let's continue with that. So, there are a lot of games that are going to be played, guys. But PSG had got a good game the last time they won against Monaco. It was not an easy game. Or maybe I'm giving false information, but I think they won. I believe they won, I think. No, in fact, they lost. Oh my God. So, after Leipzig played against PSG, they were beaten. They were beaten right by Leipzig. They played against Rennes and they won by 3-0. They played against Monaco and they were beaten by 3-2, which was the last game. And again, another PSG player got a red card. What is wrong with these PSG players getting red cards? It's going to be interesting to see what happens today anyway. I can't wait. It's going to be a mastermind game. We'll do cover the game as well, just to remind you guys. So those are the games that we have today, guys. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. What are you expecting to see, and what do you want to take out of all these games? I want to hear that right now before you. Now let me continue with my show. And please, if you're just joining us, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel, so that you never miss another video whenever we are live, because we are always live every day. So you don't want to miss anything. So let me hear that from you guys. So let's continue with the games. The other games that are going to be played are none other than, let's see, Chelsea is playing against Rennes. We know what they did the last time. Rennes tried to fight, but Chelsea was just pretty much